Alright, a little bit late. Alright. Okay, it should be up and running now. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday stream for February 28th, 2024. We'll be going for the usual 2 hours, and now we're going to be streaming the Insane Trilogy, starting off with Crash Bandicoot 1. Right now I'm experimenting with like keeping my avatar in the bottom left. We're gonna go ahead and do this. I don't know why the Insane Trilogy doesn't have its own category on Twitch, so I had to put it under the Crash Bandicoot 1 category. But it's still true, don't get me wrong. But it's kind of weird that it doesn't have its own category. I do have the ability to capture CTR Nitro Fuel now, so I'm probably going to do that after eventually getting to Crash 4. Alright, without further ado, let's start off with the first Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, sure. It's probably about like the 5th time I've played this, like personally.
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Dr. Cortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him!
I do like that they kept that, and then they updated this where Tana was actually fighting back, but getting outnumbered instead of just being captured like in the original cutscene. I don't know. I might play through the actual original PS1 games at some point in the future, but not right now. So, alright, playing with mouse and keyboard because that's how I play this on PC. As blasphemous as it probably sounds. So we're gonna be playing as Coco when I'm able to actually get Coco. I don't think I'm gonna go for 100% intentionally like I did with Twinsanity. Because I didn't go for 100% for the Wrath of Cortex, so I still plan on revisiting Wrath of Cortex to do the relics and get the true ending that leads to Twinsanity. I just felt like playing the Insane Trilogy since I've been playing Crash games lately. And what better way to do it now? After playing Wrath of Cortex and Twinsanity. Oh man, I almost did it, but luckily this is not the original game, so. A little too fast there because I thought that it was gonna like run out, because the idea for that to do that without dying is while you have the Aku Aku mask, run across those crates. It's like probably many people, I did it like this when I was a kid, and it was very stressful doing it like this. It's a way easier with this control scheme. And true to fashion, just like with the original game itself, that Crash only has the jump and run, jump, run, and spin ability. He doesn't have slide jumps or anything until the second game. Ba-da-da. But like every Crash game, I'm going to try and get the gems. I will do Story Ascent towards the end of the game before defeating Cortex, because I could go there now if I want, but I'm gonna say that towards the end. Though I do still prefer the aesthetics of the PS4 version because it has all the PlayStation references on it. But I didn't see a mod that like added it, but I'm sure somebody could probably put the references back in if they really wanted to. Like how with Crash 2 on PS4 is watching Uncharted 4. But it's just on Coco's laptop, and the intro on the other versions, like the PC, damn it, the PC, a Switch, and Xbox versions has her like looking at the subreddit, I believe. We'll see it once I get to Crash 2. And this game is so pretty. It's hard to believe it's been about, what, 6 years? This came out 2016, I think, for the PS4 version, 2017 for the other versions, I believe. Can't get the gem here because I need the green gem. Turn on motion blur, because who the hell has motion blur on? Some skill there, bro. Me proceeding to not exhibit any skill because I keep losing Aku pretty easily. I do like the addition of Tana actually being scooped away instead of just standing there like this entire time during the bonus levels. In the original game, Crash could just get Tana from the bonus level and run away, but he doesn't. At least they added the detail that Cortex actually steals her away. Jump, please. I also remember Crash 1 being called the Dark Souls of platformers when the Sane Trilogy came out, and journalists have never heard the end of that since. It's ridiculous is what it is. But yeah, even if I go for 100%, the relics don't count towards it, so, which I'm happy about. I don't think relics should have been added for Crash 1 or Crash 2, because neither game was made for it. I think a platinum relic for Sunset Vista is like 5 or 6 minutes, because you can't really rush. Hello, monkey. Goodbye, monkey. A little extra life. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can never get the timing of that. Say that, and then I get it just right the second time. Feel the wrath of Aku Aku on my face. You can't crouch or anything either. Though I do wish you had like the worried look still on Crash's face as he's running around, because he's never been outside at this time. This is his first time experiencing the world. I know from Kid live stream of the original Crash one that he was able to beat it 100% within like 4 hours. So it's not a long game. I think its longevity was mainly because of how difficult it was at the time. Oh, I didn't know the woe was actually... All these years later, I didn't know the woe was actually re-recorded. Because that was not Brendan O'Brien. I think Brendan O'Brien's like Crash voice was used for majority of the series until Crash Tag Team Racing. It's very sad that he's gone. And I'm pretty sure I have Tiny the Tiger figurine Funko Pop that's signed by him, similarly to what Kid Icarus showed off in one of his older, I think his bootleg Crash Bandicoot thing where he talked about it. I think it was that one. Because he was talking about Crash Bandicoot merchandise and how he doesn't collect Funkos anymore because they're ugly. I can get why people think the Funkos are ugly, but I like them personally. The U2s, in my opinion, aren't that much better in terms of design, but people seem to really like the U2s, including me. Got a random ass boulder I gotta run from. And after playing the last two Crash games with a controller, I have to get used to the keyboard again. And this is my preferred method on the PC version. Yeah, the Switch and the PS4/PS5 version. No, you have to use a controller, but I honestly think that this controls pretty damn well for a mouse and keyboard thing. Because usually a platformer... Oh, okay, yeah. Whoopsie. Usually a platformer has awful mouse and keyboard controls. But the fact that all you have to do is WASD and then use the left click to spin. In Crash 2 and 3, it's right click to slide and then in the air to do the belly flop. And I feel like I do the jump slides a lot easier this way. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but at least it's not the penalty of the original game where you had to get a perfect run on every single level in order to get every single gem. They narrowed that down to the color gem requirement, which makes sense. Like, I like playing as Coco, but you're automatically switched back to Crash for each of the boss fights because timey-wimey stuff. They did work it into the lore if with the Sane Trilogy that Coco was messing with the time twister and warped and managed to be able to go back in time to experience her brother's other adventures before she came along. Before she became playable, at least. Give me the leaf boy. Ah, man. I'm not used to the jump distance with this game because it lets you hold space, you don't jump very high. Which I believe was an update fix after it came out, because I do remember the jumping being pretty low for some of this. And all you have to do is hold space or hold X or whatever your jumping button is on the respective platform. All you gotta do is just hold it. And you jump a bit higher. Alright, I'm not getting the gem here either. I don't know what gem that is, because I don't think there's a clear colored gem. Because the rest of the gems are clear. I do like the Sane Trilogy style. Probably my... It's probably my second favorite style. After Insanity. It's gonna age very, very well, just like the Insane Trilogy. Or, no, just like Insanity. Also, talking and doing this at the same time is difficult. That's another difference between this and the original Crash 1. If you die in a bonus level, you'll have to exit the level and go into the level in order to do it again. And as far as I'm aware, with Tana's levels, from what I remember, you only get to do them once anyway. I don't think you can revisit them. I could be remembering wrong though. I don't think you can revisit the Tana levels after you complete them once and save, because that's why saving was such a big thing if you got a perfect run in a level. Or if you got one of the bonus areas, like the Embryo, Cortex, or Tana stages. I missed 3 boxes because I can't go over there. That's why I missed the boxes game. I'm hoping that also that this is not too disorienting where I have my mic, because it's below me right now, because I found out talking over it's probably better for all intents and purposes. And I am closer to it than I have been with the other two, because I was playing with controller with the other two. This one is mouse and keyboard, so I could be consistently closer. So hopefully it's not that jarring or anything. It doesn't look like it's peaking too badly, so that's good. Let's go to Papa Papu so we can switch to Coco. And I just like the detail that they put. Like, this is what made me start liking Vicarious Visions for this franchise again, because, as I said in the I think it was the last Twinsanity stream, that Vicarious Visions was the black sheep, other than Dimps, for me, because the Huge Adventure and Entrance use so many reuse so many assets. The Crash Master card also wasn't very good. It was a pretty slow kart racer. Ah, damn it. Compared to Crash Team Racing. Okay. All right. Shouldn't be dying on Papu Papu, but oh well. Get some jiggle physics on that butt. I do like that as well, instead of just the yeehaw that Crash would do and then just teleport out. Like, yeah, I'm comparing it to a game that has severe limitations compared to what they could do with the remakes, compared to the PS4. But I just like the little touches like that. Can I not? Okay, I'll go over here. Hey, Coco. Let's control to switch between them. Oopsie. I hit the control button. Hold on a second. Let's try to move this here, since that was blocking the boss thing. Okay. I accidentally hit the Windows button. So now we're gonna be Coco. I just want to see how this looks. I'm also trying to do game capture instead of window capture this time, so... This seems to look fine. Hold on, I'm alt-tabbing again. Getting rid of that. There we are. Alright, it doesn't seem to be obscuring anything with me in the center, so let's keep me in the center then, I guess. I know it's like some people were saying, like, if you were doing the relic runs, Coco's probably the best character because she's taller. She, I think, slides farther, maybe? And her jump is higher. Not that the sliding part really matters in in Crash 1. This is Crash Bandicoot 1, more like Coco Bandicoot 1. Aha, I have avoided you. In every game, you can't play as Coco for the first 5 levels, so... Wow, that was close. So you can't play the entirety of each game as Coco, but you can play majority of the game as Coco. Wah. Okay, good. I was able to reach that. I think you can actually still spend those away, and that would not be good. And blocking UI elements again, but who cares? I think that's gonna always happen unless I put this, like, actually in a frame and don't have my avatar in the middle of it. Which I plan on doing eventually, I just don't want to do it right now. I tried that before and it didn't look very good, which is why I'm going with this route. Donna! I don't know what the... Okay, so it was tab. It's tab. I was gonna say, I don't recall what the button was to look at your inventory. Which... Okay, I'm not getting the gem here either, because I need blue gem. I spun. Okay, well now I have to die. I didn't mean to test out to see if you could spin them away, but you can. I did not recall if you could or not. I think you could even spin them away in the original, which was really bad in the original. Might as well try this out, get a little bit of testing going. Even though it's inconsequential because I can't get the full gem here right now. Good for getting lives though. I remember going up to him when he does that and thinking that it would kill me, and I just wanted to see, but it doesn't do any damage to you. I do like the upgraded like inventory showing the max amount what you've got in this thing up here. Like all the stuff that you got at post Crash 1, like starting at Crash 2. I don't know how practical it is, Coco, to carry around your laptop while platforming. I imagine not practical very much at all. Hog Wild, okay, yeah, there's also still levels like Hog Wild where you have to play as Crash because I guess Coco was not allowed to tame a boar. These levels are still kind of annoying. They're particularly annoying in the first game because you have to get everything one life in order to get the gem, but there's like a run button, but I don't think I need to do it in this level. Not outside of the relic. Yep. There we go. Like, I could do a relic run of this level. It's like a vehicle level where you don't really need the speed shoes because each Crash 1 and ST, Crash 2 and ST both get the speed shoes. Oh wait, no, I don't think even Crash 1 gets the speed shoes. I know Crash 2 does, but I don't think Crash 1 gets the speed shoes. That's why the relic inclusion is even more baffling to me. I never actually wanted to ever do the relic stuff in Crash 1 and ST. Made a fortress. We're gonna get through the first island within 30 minutes. And that's with me dying several times. I think it's the only other time that you're in a fortress level, because that makes sense, because Papu Papu stuff is here. I do remember that when Charles Zemblas was asked about what he thought about the Insane Trilogy, he was ecstatic because it was like doing a style that he was going for in the 90s. Because Looney Tunes is a huge inspiration with Crash Bandicoot. Ow. And they were going for that aesthetic, but they were limited on what they could do, so this more or less according to him, saw his vision completely finally come to fruition, because that's what they were going for, was like a Looney Tunes aesthetic with Crash. And you do certainly get it here, though I think it's a little bit more detailed than what Looney Tunes would have been. So, but you get what Vicarious was going for. That and the Insane Trilogy is even more impressive. I don't know if the Spyro games also suffered through this, but for the Insane Trilogy, the source code was mostly lost. They had very little of the original source code, so they had to go through the games and eyeball it. So I do think that they had some, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, god damn it. It could be the fact that they didn't have the source code at all. I would say that it's either one. It's either they had very little of the source code or they had none of the source code at all. But I'm personally just wondering what renewed Activision's interest in actually pursuing remakes for Crash, which did cause a resurgence in his popularity when they did it, because nostalgia factor. And that's why we eventually got Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, and we got a remake of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. But that's also why people want Spyro to actually get a new game now, because he got his remake, he's got his Reignited trilogy, which I plan to eventually stream. As I said in a few streams ago, that was one of the options that I had in my back pocket just to stream. I just feel like playing Crash games right now. Oh no. Well, good to know that she lands on her butt. That Arco mask cost me a lot. Yeah, you could literally shortcut a lot of this. I don't remember why this is here. I think there was like lives and stuff here in the original game, but there was always this shortcut, which was pretty cool to find out, especially without using a guide. I think this is also probably a strategy for the speed run strat if you're going for the relic. What? Okay. Apparently I did not jump high enough. Yeah, they sure like to do that in the first game, where like even on the first island, you can't really get any of the gems except for a couple of levels until you start until you actually get the color gems later on. But we're pretty much done with the first island after this level. So none of the colored gems were on the first level, first island. The game is pretty generous with lives, most likely Naughty Dog knowing that it was going to be difficult. But I think their 3DO fighting game was the only game that they had prior to Crash. So Crash was a surprise hit for them. It does suck how Universal treated them so poorly, though. Like, my favorite recollection to tell, even though it's pretty shitty that happened to Naughty Dog, I think it was Jason Rubin that had, I think, recounted it and mentioned that during E3 1995, that Universal was trying to take all the credit for creating Crash Bandicoot. they weren't going to plaster Naughty Dog's name anywhere. So it was either Andy Gavin or it was just Jason Rubin that mentioned that they stood outside of the center and then started passing out flyers saying that Naughty Dog created Crash Bandicoot, and it really, really pissed off Universal. It's like one of my favorite things to recall when it comes to like how shitty Universal treated them. I believe I already talked about it in a previous live stream, but I like bringing it up when I'm like talking about Crash, because Universal was really shitty to Naughty Dog. Not only did they get upset that they were working on a prototype for a racing game because they wanted to do what like Diddy Kong and Mario Kart were doing. It wasn't even going to be Crash Team Racing at first. That suggestion actually came from Sony. And to make it like with Crash characters. But Universal was upset that they were immediately going to something that wasn't a platformer, because they had a contractual obligation to do 3 platformers. So from the development standpoint, from what I understand, the prototype version of CTR was in development before Crash Warped was, and Crash Warped was only made out of obligation, but it didn't stop them from making Warped probably the best in the franchise, even from the original trilogy. It is certainly my favorite and a lot of other people's favorites. I just lost the life I gained. Cool. You give me the life just to take it away. Oh, back. Forgot about that. Yeah, that was their hint, making the Wumpa fruit appear, like, hey, something appeared back here, go back. I was going to ignore it. Playing this on an M.2 NVMe SSD, so you can't even get to actually see the Aku Aku loading screen, which was always funny because it was just Aku Aku floating across the screen. Like, hey, how you doing? That was another change that they made to this, is where these boxes actually count towards the crate count. They did not count in the original. They were just literally bonus areas and the way to get over here to save without using a password. Because Crash 1 OG used a combination of a password system and a save system, which was set up cleverly because you could use the password to get 100%, but then you couldn't save because you couldn't go to the Tana levels anymore. And you couldn't get the gems again to save either. You'd have already had everything. I like timed that pretty well. We're at 21% complete. And boss 2 already. We got Ripperoo. He's Crash Bandy Sizzle. Figure what his pattern is here. Yeah, well, I trapped myself there. I would have gotten it one go, too. Okay, I'm dumb. I immediately forgot what his pattern was. Got him once, baby. Oh. Well, this is just me being dumb. Okay, come on, really? I got 2 out of 3, and now I'm not even getting 1. There. Come on. Are you serious? Got him. Finally, geez. It's not a hard fight. I was just being really stupid. Even with my mess ups, we're still getting pretty far for less than an hour. I was in no way gonna... I don't think I'm ever going to say no damage runs, because that's never going to happen with me. I don't know how people can do that. Alright, the first colored gem, because this is going to be the green gem. I cannot die a single time if I want that gem. It's the first temple level, too. Forgot about you batty boys. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's just try this again, because that was just me being, like, incredibly stupid and jumping towards the screen. They did the hint there that you can't see because it's behind my avatar. That it said, like, to get the special gem, get through the level without dying. I mean, I suppose you'd argue that, yeah, that's off screen too, but it's not as egregious as like Beanox's the whole thing with the being off screen because of the one time that they did that whole off screen thing with Cold Hard Crash, make an entire game around it. Even though when you go into the bonus level, it pans where you see it. Where Beanox's off screen stuff is like you don't see it at all, so you can't really figure out, hey, where is this supposed to be? One of the complaints. And there's no way in hell that I'm 100%ing Crash 4, even modded version. Even if I had something to make it easier, because it took Kadikarus like 80 hours to 100%, and I do not want to do that in a platformer. The whole reason why I didn't like stream Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I beat it already, but it took me nearly 100 hours to beat because I did the main story, the Sujimon stuff, the dungeons. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Boo. Try one more time, and then if I die again, then I'm just gonna move on. It's because I personally don't think the Like a Dragon series is a very good game to stream, especially for like a small-time YouTuber / streamer. If I had like a bit of a bigger audience, then yeah, maybe I would stream something like that, like Persona or something, but those are so story heavy that where I can't really talk, that I just feel like it wouldn't be a good experience. It would just for me personally, I already don't talk that much. I think with the Crash stuff is the most I've talked. I think even then I started off how I usually do, where I try to talk, but then I start like getting focused and then I don't say anything. And then it wasn't until the Twinsanity stream that I started talking more and more, even if it is mostly to myself. And now I'm talking to the point where it's kind of distracting me. I need the embryo stages in order to get the gems, so luckily dying in the bonus stages does not count towards like not dying at any stage, because if it doesn't take away your life, then it doesn't count. That sounds weird out of context, but I'm talking about in the game, just to be clear. I don't care about the life, so I only cared about the embryo icon. Damn it. Well, at least I had Aku Aku, but now I don't. So if I fuck that up again, it's gonna be me just being like, I'm gonna not go for the green gem right now. You're supposed to use the shadow to guide you, but it's kind of hard from this angle. I do wonder why they used this in the first game, but then they didn't use this concept afterwards, because they just had the bonus round stages and then the secret warps. Haha, you're supposed to jump, but you could always just do this. Yep. I gotta remember how to do that. Like, these things are probably the things that take the longest. Just trying to figure this out. Well, I got lucky with that. That's probably one of the easier of the embryo stages. They get really hard. Okay, 3D. Really? Thank you. Probably try to wait till then because it's easier to predict if you do that. Yeah. I think I know what this one is, and this is gonna be annoying. Yep. I remember struggling with this a lot. I got farther than I thought. I think there's one that's kind of like this, but it's worse. Oh, goddamn, yeah. I'm trying not to spin because all of it is like... I'm very happy that this doesn't count. Come on, really? I'm like becoming like uber focused with that. This is not that much of a loading screen. Oh, come... Ah. I would have gotten that if the bottom one hadn't actually destroyed itself first. Oh, okay. Good lord. Okay. Now the problem here is getting through without dying so I can get the gem. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, I'm not getting the gem. If I had just been quicker. Yeah, it's gonna say perfect, but you died. 'Cause yeah, it's not even gonna go away. It's so close too. God damn. We'll definitely try that later. I don't feel like continually going on there. Double Ruins. As I said, I don't think I'm going to go for 100%, but I think I would go back and replay through some of the levels. Because the game itself, overall, is not that long. Sneaky. I think it's the bats. Oh, Mr. Snake. This is where they introduce you to the invisible boxes. Which come into play later. My guess is that when Naughty Dog made this, they wanted to play with different kinds of gimmicks. Oh, that spider never stood a chance, apparently. 69, nice. Ah, yes, W. Berry being the voice of Coco Bandicoot from Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, all the way up to Nitro Fueled. And then I think she was still voicing Coco in On the Run, which, rest in peace, On the Run. But she didn't voice Coco in Crash 4, probably because she had other commitments, maybe? I don't know. It was kind of weird that they didn't get Maurice LaMarche to continue to voice Embryo either. That was Roger Craig Smith. Danger. Remember, Danger. Oh, come on. Really? I don't think you can do the rope trick at this game. I wasn't aware. I didn't pay attention that those would just fall. I know in the original, the rope trick was to get on the rope and then bypass everything. Oh, you can still do the rope trick? I think it slides you off slightly though. So you compare, okay, you can still do the rope trick. Okay, I couldn't get it here anyway, there's a red gem. Oh my gosh. I just wasn't high enough. I wasn't even on that other one yet. Yep, I was doing well and now I'm not. Such is the life of me. All right. You need to remember that I don't jump that far. Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Warthog, for taking pity on me. What? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't getting the gem because I need the red gem. The color gems are very important in this game. And this is before the crystals were introduced, because the crystals weren't introduced as a main staple until the second game. Coco's reaction looks pretty funny compared to Crash's. Like, oh my, big brother, you didn't tell me that you were being chased by boulders. I miss the days where the question mark boxes could be life boxes. I think beyond Crash 1, I think Crash 2, they're always just Wumpa fruit crates. I think the idea behind the question mark box is that they were supposed to be random of what they gave you, but I don't think they ever followed through with that after Crash 1. You can't get this one either because you need the blue/purple gem. Recall what color that is. Crash 1 relied on a ton of backtracking. If I wasn't dog shit, I probably would have the green gem by now. Sunset Vista. This one ends up being less stressful because I don't have to go in one go. Oh my god, really? Going really close to the water there, Mr. Platform. Oh, I think I could make that. That one's on me. That was also going to be on me because I didn't pay attention to that. Holy crap. Oh, come on. I like how you didn't land on your butt that time there, Coco. Oh, God. Okay. Thank goodness I had the Arco mask, I guess. All right. Really? Okay. I mean, it's not that hard now that the fucking mats are gone. Come over here, my guy. Yes, first vortex stage. There's only two in the entire game because they're the ones that give you the keys you need for the extra levels. Got it. I should get a crowd so I can just dance while I'm waiting. Alrighty. Thank you for the key. Had me in your sights. You could just shoot me and kill me there, but you didn't. Because villain's got a villain. Okay. Yeah, I got the bonus stage for Donna right over here. I think after Koala Kong, I'll go back and try to do the green gem. Hooray, the gem. It is mine. Super happy Coco. Something in my eye. Awesome. We got Koala Kong now. So we're gonna have beaten 2 of the 4 islands. Quit flexing your pecs. Some of us have moves, you know. I don't know, that's him making that noise. And I don't think it's a noise that a koala makes, but okay. Oh, come on. Minecart. Bye-bye, Koala Kong. Why was that the one I didn't die on? Even with having the 2 extra hit points, why was that the one I didn't die on? Well, 3 islands, I guess, because I guess this is the final island. Let's see. This is auto-saving, right? Yes. We're at 44%. Oh yeah, I forgot I also have one whole hog to do. Do that real quick. That's one of the key levels. It's like a harder second variant of the hog level. Boink. Ow. Crash, I still don't like it. Even in high definition, I don't like the eyebrows. Crash, what are you going to do to that poor hog? Gregory. I don't know how to make that work. As a security breach joke. What the? Alright. Can't really do the Glam Rock Freddy impression like Markiplier can. My voice isn't really deep enough. I don't think, at least. My voice is like random, like it can sound deep and then other times it's not deep. That was a lot shorter than I remembered. Got the gem though. Ba-da-ba. Let's try you again. I don't know why. I think the Lost City. I know for the Japanese release of the original Crash 1. I don't know about. I have no idea about the Sane Trilogy, but I know that there were some levels that were switched around for the Japanese release because the difficulty spiked. But I think the Lost City and Sunset Vista were switched around because Sunset Vista is easier than the Lost City. The Lost City's only really hard, per se, is because you have to do it all in one go to get the gem. It's not like in the later games where the color gem is a supplementary gem and not the actual crate gem. That's one way to get to 99 lives. It's like spam spinning these guys. Though the like second to last level on before Cortex goes on about hey, that went a lot smoother than the first time. I don't care about your Wumpa fruits. Where I'm going, Wumpa fruits aren't needed. Thank you for contributing to society there, Mr. Guy. And by that I mean contributing to my Wumpa Fruit Fund. I don't recall if my control scheme is default for the PC version of Sane Trilogy. I know that it wasn't default for the It's About Time. I had to actually update it to be basically the same control scheme. Boo. Explosions. Way more nerve-wracking in the original game, since, as mentioned probably 5 times now, that if you die even once with those things, you can't get them again until you redo the level. That's why I think that the game itself is like 4 hours if you don't go for 100%, and it prided itself in being difficult. That was really close. I did not like how close for comfort that was. Alright, this bonus level again. Oh, come on. I really wish I could somehow get up to the top and just destroy those real quick. Yeah. I only took 2 tries. Nice. I wish that was a 3D model in the background. They're mimicking the original, which it was 2D because limitations. I wish that was a 3D model, like actually seeing the map. Oh god. Oh my god, are you serious? I was so close. Once again, I was so close. Stupid fucking green lizard man guy thing. No point in finishing the level when it's entirely tied on to me not dying. 95 lives. I wasn't paying fully attention. I was like, I saw that like spinning shadow on the wall, but I tried to like jump up there and nothing happened. So I thought like an Aku Aku mask was up there or something. Yeah, Adam. You tease. I was a little bit surprised though that the Insane Trilogy didn't do like add in the Aku Aku hints that the Japanese games had, because Aku Aku gave you hints and stuff, and basically had a text speech roll in this game, and then the first actual voice roll he had was actually in the Japanese version of Crash 2, because he would actively like give you tutorials and talk to you. It wasn't for the West. He didn't start actually having a voice until the third game. Like, no, it cannot be. What? Okay. I was gonna get it in one go too. Sad. I like being able to just walk over the environment. Now I have max lives. Too. Alrighty. Oh, I knocked my microphone. I am sorry. Oh, come on. Ooh. I was gonna do it in one go too. Just like the embryo stage. If I could just get that glitch to happen to where I stop bouncing just enough to where I could spin a couple of boxes, maybe. Definitely doing a lot better than my previous stream attempt a while ago. This is like another game that I did stream several years ago, but again, I've been in a mood and playing Crash games, and why not play the Insane Trilogy when I have it easily available on Steam? come on. Not gonna risk it. I'm going back over here. You fucking ass. Get your butt back over here. There we go. For the first color gem. And we can go back. I think it was, so far, I think it was only one level that required it. %48 complete. About halfway through the game almost. It was Jungle Rollers, yep. I said I wasn't going to go for 100%, but if it's going to be over 50%, we're not even at the 2-hour mark yet. Why not? Mr. Watch. But with the bonus levels actually tying into the crate count now, they have to make them respawn. Yeah, do you too? I remember seeing that jump box in the original game, and then I tried my hardest to try and like glitching it to where I could bounce off like the crates and probably get up there and then like force myself up that way, but I don't think you could ever do that, even in the original. Without cheats anyway. My butt. And those were simply the 3 boxes I was missing. Pro moves right there, my guy. Spinning TNT is deadly. This is also before they introduced the Nitro Crates. The Nitro Crate idea wasn't introduced until Crash 2. So you just had the regular crates, the variants of the regular crates, like the Bouncy Crate, the Jump Crate, the multiple Woompa Crate, and the Question Mark Crate. But then you had the TNT, which was the only real obstacle that would immediately detonate if you spun it. So it was the only one that you either spun enemies into, or you jumped on top of it to start a timer. Or if you wanted to sacrifice a Aku Aku Mask, you could just spin it. The thing that Twinsanity didn't seem to program by the time it was released, because Nitro Crates, you're supposed to be able to survive a Nitro Crate or a TNT with a Aku Aku Mask, because 2 Aku Aku Masks gives you 2 hit points. So you technically have 3 hit points. So you have the 2 Aku Aku Masks, and then you have the final hit point, which is your base health, which is only 1 HP. But if you get 3 Aku Aku Masks, you become invincible, which also didn't save you in Twinsanity. It saves you in every other game, but not Twinsanity. Alright, so we got 1 color gem, and managed to do that. We defeated 2 bosses. 3 bosses. I can't count. And now we're over here in heavy machinery, so let's go. This is what I meant in the Twinsanity stream, that those like little guys that you were seeing as you were climbing up the iceberg lab were references to this. Oh, there's something down there. Damn it. Oh, I have to go down. Wait, I think I was going the wrong way. I have to go through here, I think. Yep. I had the right idea, I just went the wrong way about it. It was both right and wrong. And how the heat pipes that were at Cortex's iceberg lair in the Twin Sanity were both a nod to this particular section of like levels from this game. Because well, this is the remake in 2016, 2017. Because I think it was, I don't know exactly when this came out on PC. I don't think if I do this. Okay, it does come up. Okay. Let's not do that then. I think I can uncheck capturing overlays in OBS, and I probably should do that. But I believe it's 2017 or 2018 that the multi-platform release for the Insane Trilogy was, because I think it was just a year, maybe a year and a half. That Crash, excuse me, was exclusive to the PS4. I don't know that it didn't count as me being hit, but okay. Hooray! It does look like the rule of 5 for the bounty crates is originated. Well, I don't know if it originated in the original Crash 1. I know that they added a lot of the mechanics from the later games to like make it universal across all 3, like the crate counter and everything. This is honestly the easier version of Crash 1. If you really, really do want a challenge that's kind of unnecessarily difficult, then just purchase like the PS1 classic version of like Crash 1, or if you have a PS3 that can actually play PS1 games, or you have a PS1 or PS2 laying around and you can find Crash 1 for a decent price, then get the original Crash 1 and then you can experience what the 1996 experience was. I personally wouldn't recommend it. If you play Crash 1 at all, I would just recommend playing the Insane Trilogy version. It is the best version. Oh, what? Okay. Why did I not jump high enough? What the hell? Alright. Getting a bit off screen there, my guys. Okay, I was pressing the right arrow. Well, not really arrow key. You could, okay, you can walk around with the arrow keys, but with WASD, just pressing right. Got it. Honestly, it probably helps that I have played this multiple times, so it's, even though it's been a couple of years since I actually played it, that after failing a couple of times, it comes back to me. I really do wish that it actually went above 99, but it never does. I know there's a glitch. I think there's a glitch even in this version that if you go to the like very close to final level, it's like another one of these industrial levels. That there's a section, if you have the green gem, which we do, that you get a whole bunch of lives. And I think is like you collect it and then you save and then reload quickly, I think. And then it will glitch and start actually having the counter go above 100. So. And I don't recall how to trigger it exactly, and I don't really see the point because I already have 99 lives. 100 if you count 0 being a life. Time to storm Cortex's machinery. I'm not gonna be able to get the gem here because I need the blue gem. Could be not apparent on this side. Thinking, gangster rat guy. I'm fairly certain I need the blue gem here, so it's kind of pointless to try and get. Missed 12 boxes. I didn't see the actual thing needing the blue gem, but I believe that is. Okay, let's try for the yellow gem. I don't believe I've seen a level need it yet, but then again, it would eventually fall. There are things that I remember about the game because I played the remake so much, and I did play the original a lot. I'm not gonna remember everything, but I remember most. Boob-a-ga. Some of these are so ridiculously easy compared to like earlier ones. Come on, my guy. All right. Alright, let's, just like before, you can try a couple more times for this level to get the yellow gem. Though regardless, once I complete this level, it's going to be the end of the stream. We're hitting close to the 2-hour mark. I believe the first game gave you a less of a time frame for that thing to fall, because you get a pretty lenient time limit. They even give you the audio cue that it's about to fall, so they give you plenty of warning before it happens. So if you die to it, it's your own damn fault. Okay, that one didn't register my other jump. Alright, attempt 3. If I die again this time, then I'll just complete the level and then the stream will end. Generator room. Generator room. Honestly, if you think about it, probably Crash 1 is one of, if not probably the shortest game, as long as you don't die a whole lot. Because even Twinsanity still took about 6 hours, 100%. The Twinsanity is still like 2 hours longer. And again, it being short back in '96, like that, wasn't uncommon at all for games. There's also the fact that, again, it prided itself being in difficult. So its extended gameplay was like how easy it was to die or fuck up a gem run and having to restart it. All this is doing with the modernized like fixes and everything is showing that there wasn't a ton of content, but it was enough. Okay, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know you were there, little gamer guy. Got it. Awesome. What a way to end the stream. We're over 54% complete. Meaning is, if I do actually go over 100% for the next stream is probably going to be the finale of Crash Bandicoot 1 NST. Yeah, I forgot that they had like color gems back to back. That's kind of weird. But with that being said, we've reached the 2-hour mark, and that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. So if you're still watching, thank you for watching tonight. I hope you've had a good Wednesday, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you guys again right here on the same Twitch channel on, what's Tuesday? Tuesday, March 5th. It's going to be the usual time of between 3 and 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the same thing for that Wednesday on the 6th. I will be posting on my Twitter if it changes at all, if I have something to do like I did today. That's the whole reason why the stream wasn't until 7:30 tonight and going to 9:30. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching as well. Bye bye.